All you got to do is look round ordinary London homes to unravel some really extraordinary stories of discovery and invention. Did you know that glass crystal, coffee, perfumes were all developed by men and women living in the Muslim world over 1,000 years ago? Advances that we all still benefit from today.
Take coffee. 1.6 billion cups are drunk every day around the world.
Do you know where coffee was discovered? Brazil? Peru?
Abroad somewhere.
I haven't got a clue.
India?
1,200 years ago, an Arab goat herd called Khalid in Ethiopia noticed something. When his goats ate a certain berry, they became particularly lively, and so he tried some, and that is how the world's most popular stimulant was discovered.
There is a man called Al-Kindi from Baghdad, a great man who was really a genius and had been prolific, encyclopedic, has dabbled in all sorts of sciences and so on. Has written this book about perfumes. It contains 107 recipes. Most of those are still used in France today.
Because purity is important in the Muslim faith, over 1,000 years ago, men and women put their minds to the business of how to keep as clean as possible. Their scientists described how gums were strengthened and teeth bleached. They mentioned deodorants, suntan lotions, mouthwashes, hand creams, and even nasal sprays.
Baghdad was the Paris or New York of its day, and not just when it came to cosmetics.
Ziryab, who came all the way from Baghdad into Cordoba in Spain, carrying with him a very interesting lifestyle, and he became like the Armani. He became effectively a pop character with his hairstyle, the way he dresses. Ziryab brought musical instruments like the lute. One can't help to see the similarities. The do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. It seemed to be quite analogous to dal, ra, mim, fa, sad, lam, sin, which are pronunciations of Arabic letters, the alphabets in Arabic.
One of the most delightful aspects of Ziryab's legacy was his promotion of the art of fine dining, in particular the three-course meal. He recommended that you should start with soup and then have a meat or a fish course and end up with dessert, fruit and nuts. So it's thanks to him that we can enjoy all of this. It was another Muslim in 9th century Spain who refined the creation of glass crystal from sand and stone, and Islamic potters developed the art of stylish dining with a variety of ceramics and glazes. This 16th century manuscript shows a commander-in-chief providing a feast for his generals. The development of fine dining ware in the Muslim world was the envy of the courts of Europe. As early as the 13th century, English kings and queens were importing whole dinner services from Muslim craftsmen. In the modern world, we always seem to be chasing time, but in the 13th century, there was an inventor called Al-Jazari who tried to capture time itself. He produced this outstanding book of 50 of his inventions, including a really elaborate, highly developed mechanical water clock. It's the pioneering work of men and women like him that still has an impact on our lives today. And all you've got to do is to look down to see that we really are walking in the footsteps of a rich, shared past. Jewel-like carpet designs were developed by craftsmen who built on earlier Bedouin traditions. Henry VIII of England was so impressed, he ordered 400 carpets from Muslim sources in the East.
And there's so much more to discover. The English rose came to us from the Middle East. And if you know somebody who wears spectacles or uses a fountain pen, then those are bits of technology that were developed by an early Muslim civilization.